Welcome back. I'm Carl B. Johnson, and in this module, we're going to talk about one of the biggest cybersecurity risks facing every organization today: phishing, social engineering, and AI-powered scams. If you've ever received an email saying your package couldn't be delivered, click here to verify your address, or your password has expired, then you've seen phishing in action. And believe it or not, that simple email is still the #1 way hackers get in. So let's start with what phishing actually means. Phishing is when someone tries to trick or manipulate you into giving away sensitive information, like your login, your credit card, or personal data, by pretending to be someone you trust. They phish for your information, and all it takes is one click on the wrong link. These messages often look like they come from familiar names like Amazon, Microsoft, or even your company's HR department. Here's how to spot a phishing message before it's too late. 1. Check the sender's address. If it looks slightly off, like Microsoft but with a 0 instead of a O, .support.com, that's a red flag. Hover over links before clicking. If the URL doesn't match where you expect it to go, don't click it. Remember to hover, not click. And number 3, watch for urgency. Hackers love to rush you, right? Like act now, or your account will be suspended, or last chance to claim your reward. And number 4, poor spelling or grammar is another giveaway. Professional organizations rarely make those mistakes. Number 5, unexpected attachments, especially zip files or documents that ask you to enable macros, are always dangerous. But phishing isn't limited to email anymore. We now have smishing, which is really phishing by text message, or vishing, which uses voice calls. You might get a text that says your bank account was locked, or a phone call claiming to be from tech support. Remember, legitimate organizations will never ask you for your password or one-time codes over text or phone. Now, let's talk about social engineering. This is the broader strategy behind phishing. Social engineering is when someone manipulates human emotions, trust, or curiosity to get what they want. They don't hack systems, they hack people. As humans, we all have the same emotional programming. So like a computer, it's not that hard to seek out vulnerabilities in humans. For example, a person might call pretending to be from IT and say, "Hey, we're doing a system update. Can you tell me your username real quick?" They sound friendly, confident, and rushed, and that's the trick. They rely on human behavior, not technical flaws. In fact, early in my career, I did social engineering tests for organizations. I didn't need a laptop, just a suit, clipboard, and confidence. I'd tell the front desk I was there for an audit, and most of the time, they'd escort me to the server room. They'd even ask me if I wanted something to drink. That's how easy it was to find weaknesses. And here's where things get more advanced: artificial intelligence. AI has made phishing and scams more convincing than ever. Attackers can now use AI tools to write perfect emails with no spelling mistakes, clone someone's voice using just a few seconds of audio, even create deepfake videos that look completely real. We've seen cases where an employee received a voicemail from what sounded like their boss. It was an AI-generated fake voice asking for a wire transfer or login information. That's how convincing this technology has become. So, how do you protect yourself from these AI-powered threats? Well, 1. Verify identity through another channel. If you get an urgent message, call or text the person directly using the number you already know, not the one in the email. 2. Be skeptical of too perfect messages. If an email sounds a little too polished or robotic, it might have been AI written. Number 3, never share sensitive information in response to a message you didn't expect, even if it looks legitimate. Now, number 4 is very important. Report suspicious messages to your IT or security team right away. Don't delete them, forward them. The faster your team knows, the faster they can warn others. So let me give you a quick story I always share in my training sessions. A small business owner received what looked like an invoice from one of their vendors. Everything looked right. The logo was in the right place, address, email signature, even the tone of voice. But the bank account number was changed. They paid the invoice and lost $47,000. When they checked, they discovered the hacker had cloned the vendor's style using AI and a few stolen emails. That's why awareness matters. Cybersecurity isn't just about firewalls. It's about knowing how to spot when something feels off. If there's one takeaway from this module, it's this. Slow down before you click, answer, or send. Every scam depends on urgency. Your defense is pause and verify. Great work completing Module 2. You've just learned how phishing, social engineering, and AI-powered scams operate, and how to spot them before they spot you. Next, we'll move into passwords, authentication, and device security, where you'll learn how to lock down your accounts and protect your devices. But first, let's take a short quiz to reinforce what you've learned.